Sackboy is back in a brand new adventure, but this one is a little different from Media Molecule's LittleBigPlanet series. It's a full-fledged 3D platformer with co-op support and more focused on a linear story than creating and sharing. Nonetheless, it's still one of the better looking titles for the PS5 and PS4 when it launches on November 12th. Here are 14 things you need to know before picking it up. Story. Sackboy: A Big Adventure Story takes a more traditional approach to adventure and conflict than its predecessors. It's set in Craft World where Sacklings live together in harmony. That is, until the powerful Vex kidnaps Sackboy's friends and unleashes nightmares on the world. Designed to run at 60 FPS. Sumo Digital hasn't outright confirmed whether Sackboy: A Big Adventure runs in 4K resolution on the PS5, though 4K trailers have been released. However, design director Ned Waterhouse confirmed that the game was designed from the very start to run at 60 FPS. How will it run on the PS4? That remains to be seen, but for now, it looks pretty good. Haptic feedback and TEMPEST 3D audio support. Along with fast loading on the PS5 courtesy of the SSD, Sackboy's latest adventure will also support the DualSense's haptic feedback. This simulates the feel of different materials that make up levels, including the various platforms you'll be hopping on. Tempest 3D audio tech will also be supported, allowing Craft World's various sounds to emanate from all around the player and increase immersiveness. More responsive Sackboy. With the shift to more platformer-heavy gameplay, Sackboy has undergone a revamp to have more responsive movement and controls. Gameplay trailers have showcased moves like flutter jumps, rolling down inclined surfaces, dodge rolls, melee strikes, all animated fluidly and without any hiccups. There are tons of new skills and abilities to look forward to as the game progresses. Power-ups. It wouldn't be an adventure with Sackboy without a variety of different power-ups and gadgets to utilize. The grappling hook from LittleBigPlanet makes a return, and one can also acquire a boomerang to destroy obstacles from a distance. There also seems to be a rolling sphere that Sackboy can hop into for mowing down enemies and obstacles. There's also apparently one that turns the world on its head. While the full extent of power-ups hasn't been revealed, we're excited for the possibilities. Control options. Another important part of the controls that Waterhouse brought up is allowing players to define their own style of play. While not outright saying customizable controls, the developer's goal is to provide loads of options to players and let them decide how they want to play the game. One particular feature we hope for are extensive accessibility features, especially given how good these have been in recent Sony published titles. Level variety. Sackboy's journey won't be an easy one. Unlike previous titles, the perspective isn't limited to 2.5D platforming, instead taking place from an isometric point of view, 2.5D view, an overhead perspective, and so on. The sheer range of environments is also worth noting, as Sackboy will venture onto a runaway train traveling through a mountain pass, snowy mountains, jungles, underwater, and even outer space. Each level seen thus looks absolutely stellar with its art design and direction. Unique enemies, secrets, and more in each level. But the most important thing to note is that no two levels will ever be the same. Each will have their own unique enemies and power-ups, different secrets to uncover and challenges to complete. Some will even contain bosses to tussle with en route to the final battle with Vex. There will also be different collectibles to acquire, including costumes. Over 60 costumes. Though it doesn't have the play, create, share emphasis of LittleBigPlanet, there's extensive customization available for Sackboy by way of over 60 different costumes. Different pieces of each costume can also be mixed and matched together for unique looks. Collecting all of these shouldn't be a problem either, thanks to the new objectives and game help features in the PS5's UI. Co-op support. It also wouldn't be a Sackboy title without full co-op support. Up to 4 players can team together, battling their way through each level and utilizing unique mechanics. The full game is playable in co-op either online or at home with others. When you're satisfied finishing the game together, there are also some unique co-op levels to complete, which may put your coordination to the test. Unique co-op mechanics. As noted before, co-op introduces some unique problems. Solving them means getting a bit creative, like picking up items and throwing them to other players, or even tossing other players to those out of reach places. One player can even jump on top of another as they roll downhill. Of course, there's plenty of opportunities to troll others as well, like straight up kicking them off ledges. Emotes. Co-op will also benefit from a full emote system. While it may not help coordination as well as, say, actually talking, it's adorable to see various sacklings hugging, dancing, chest bumping, and playing air guitar. Sumo Digital hasn't said anything about additional emotes to unlock in game, but with all the other cosmetics, it would seem a given. Digital Deluxe and Special Edition details. Sackboy: A Big Adventure will retail for $60 on PS5 at launch, but will have 2 other editions available. Pre-ordering any edition will net you a copy of The Gathering Storm, a comic which gives some backstory on Scarlet, Sackboy's mentor. The Digital Deluxe Edition includes the comic, along with a digital art book, digital soundtrack, 4 costumes based on PlayStation icons like Ghost of Tsushima's Jin, Death Stranding Sam, Days Gone Deacon, and Detroit Become Human's Connor, and 4 emotes unique to them. You even get 20 avatars of Sackboy wearing different costumes. The special edition costs $90 and includes all of this, a physical art book, and a Sackboy plush with a tiger outfit that's just the cutest thing. PS4 to PS5 save transfer. After its most recent showcase, Sony confirmed that Sackboy: A Big Adventure would also be releasing for the PS4 in November. This version will be playable on PS5, and while saves will transfer from PS4 to PS5, it'll only be possible after an update. Said update will come shortly after the game's release.
And that wraps it up. If you like what we are doing, please consider subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to switch on the bell notification icon. That way you will never miss out on any of our videos.